URT. Who are we? URT. This is the URT. Welcome to the URT. Big up everybody. Love and like. Smash a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Big up to Khalees Remedy. That's the chief of United Real Therapy. At the end of the day, it's what it is. It is what it is, people. Manchester United are in the doldrums. Manchester United are of a clown of a football club. Now the whole media is coming out against the manager for telling the truth, the obvious truth, but nothing but the truth. And it feels like, it really feels like, it feels like people are just like pouncing on the words that he said. And he said, if you're looking for a headline, this is what we are right now. That's what he said. He said, if you were looking for a headline, this is what we are. So at the end of the day, they can all go on and in there, you know, go, oh, he can't say that, because they're all about protecting brand. The people who are criticizing him are all bootlickers, yeah? Original bootlickers of their football clubs. Even their football clubs are crap. And they're willing to basically say and take whatever the PR machine and all of the propaganda that surrounds the football clubs. So now that he's come out and he's crossed that line, they're all coming down on him. Oh, he can't say that. He basically, what he did is he wanted to put the pressure on himself. So you have to work it out. Well, we'll break it down for you guys. He basically did two things. He is putting the pressure on himself by the statement, the controversy being the headline of the statement. And the other thing is that they already think these things about this team anyway for the amount of money that's been spent. The teams in the 70s or in the 90s, in the 80s, no level of investment was ever given to this rate what Manchester United have been in the last 10 years. So obviously, you sometimes have to tell the truth because your enemies or the people who are going to scrutinize you will use it. So you might as well get ahead of it. So that's what he's done. I agree with it. We are crap. We are shit. We have been shit. We are the worst Manchester United team ever. Look where we are. Look where we are. So give it a rest. Give it a rest. Give it a rest, people. So at the end of the day, let me just type this 1 second. Rashford back in the fold. Rashford wants to be back. Wants. Let me just write this 1 second. Wants to be. And we'll talk about that. So wants to be back in the fold, mate. That's what he wants. But anyway, at the end of the day, this is where we're at, people. This is where we're at with this football club. So please smash a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. It's simple. It's absolutely simple, people. At the end of the day, it is simple as I told you, and I was telling you, look, this club is rotten. Remember all the videos and people were like, Nuruddin, you're just doing that for hyperbole. You're doing it to try to get views. Do you think I'm that type of person who's going to do things to try to get views? If I was, I'll be clickbaiting the hell out of you lot during the transfer window. Be doing it. But that's not who I am. That's not authentic to who I am. Believe me when I say that. There's no agenda here from me other than to tell the truth about this fucking football club and how crap we've been. Why do you think 15 to 20,000 people walked away in 2005? Why do you think? Because they knew what was coming. They understood it. And Fergie and Gill quickly within a weekend changed their minds and got behind the Glazers. Go and look it up. Fergie and Gill were against the Glazer takeover. They were against it. They came out against it. Soon as they got given soon as they saw the zeros at the back of their payrolls, they were like, oh, okay. And Fergie, the most thing was guaranteed to Fergie. He had control. The Glazers will not interfere. Will not interfere. So at the end of the day, now we've got Jim the Rat with his flipping rats on the football pitch. I can't lie to you guys. I saw a rat on the football pitch where Ahmad's dribbling the ball and I'm scared for the rat because I don't want a rat to be crushed by Ahmad running 100 miles an hour down the wing. Some of you don't understand. So this idea that this manager said something, big up to Saeed for the raid, by the way. Big up to Mina. Go and check her channel out as well. This is what we are, people. Napoli hold contracts with Alessandro Garnacho for in the next few hours. The Italians are willing to pay more than 50 plus bonuses. Well, it's 55 million pounds and plus add-ons, and then we'll talk. They're not that far apart. At the end of the day, people, please believe me. I kept telling you, I kept warning you about this. This club is rotten. And for those people just saying, oh, it's Amorim and his tactics. We've been on this form from last season. How many games did you guys, please explain to me, how many games did we all come on here, go and sat on the Straight Jacket podcast, all the United fan base going, I don't know how we won that game. I don't know how we won that game. I don't know how we won that game. I don't know how we won that game last season. How many stick-up jobs did we do? How many bank robberies did we do last season as a team? And this season, teams are more competitive and more ready. They're like, we're not having a bank robbery. You're not getting a couple of games in a row where we have to rub points. We can't rub points anymore. We did it against Southampton the other night, and I came back and I said, what's the difference between that and Brentford? It's not sustainable. It's not sustainable. It's not sustainable. So at the end of the day, people, all of a sudden now, that's how false and fake the mainstream media is. Amorim should be criticized. He should be criticized for the personnel he's putting on the football pitch, the misprofiling of Diego Dalot, of Kobe Mainoo. Right? These things need to be done. But please, do not get it twisted. He told them and he specifically said to them that this needs to happen. That Manchester United are going to be in longer pain. He didn't celebrate against Liverpool. We did. As fans, we did for the rivalry. We did that. Right? We celebrated. We did that. So remember, he said, I'll be more angry. Why that level of intensity? They don't need to get up for Arsenal or Liverpool. But where is the intensity against the mid-table and lower bottom of the half of the table? This has been 12 years in the making, but some of you are just casuals. You don't pay attention. I'm calling some of you out. You don't pay attention to what's going on. And you basically said people like me are negative for telling the truth about this football club. The chickens have come home to roost. I repeat, the chickens have come home to roost. But at the end of the day, we're going to talk about Dorgu. We're going to do a player profile on Dorgu, kid. We're going to talk about him. We're going to talk about what kind of a player he is and the types of players that we need to help Amorim to get out of this where we are. To get out of where we are. We're going to talk about his attributes. Even though you know me, I'm like, boy, oh boy, should we be buying from the Serie A? You know I'm all, what am I like? Please smash a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. We'll do a player profile on him. We've all seen the comps. To me, there's a certain level of physicality to him, but he's 20 years old. He's 20 years old. He's 20 years old. So there's going to be a time of adjustment. And you know what it's like, adjusting from one of the slowest leagues in the world to one of the fastest and the craziest league in the world, which is the Premier League. So we'll talk about that too. But I want to know what you guys think. What do you think of the media losing their shit, what Amorim said? What do you guys think? I want to know about what you think. But we didn't play really a lot of low block against Liverpool. I thought Liverpool, we had same amount of possession as them, even more possession than them. Yes, I understand the goal psychologically. We've got a lot of weak players. We have a lot of weak players psychologically. When goals go in, they lose their shit. They absolutely drop. facts, Ineos are frontmen for the Glazers. We keep forgetting Ineos are the only minority owners. Glazers hold the power, and no investors will succeed as long as they own the club. 100%. I said that. Tell me, what other channel on YouTube, a United's fan channel, that has kept it 100% with you through all that saga? It was this channel. It was this channel. Because I realized when I heard about the Elliott Group, I was like, oh shit, they're not looking. They're not looking. They're not looking to sell the football club. They're looking for investment. Nah, man. Nah, man. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't know how many of them would improve. That league is sus to me. It's suspect to me, that league. It's very suspect-like. So please, let's get to 100 likes, people. Let's get to 100 likes. Can you hear me? Can you still hear me, people? Let's get to 100 likes. But, yeah, what do you guys think of what Amorim said? Do you agree? I think Amorim needs to be criticized. He needs to be criticized, not changing it yesterday. And he basically gave up. In some of the games, he's gave up. Some games when I've been to Old Trafford, I didn't go to Old Trafford yesterday, but some games when I go to Old Trafford, he's literally coaching. He's literally coaching where to be positionally. And he came out at the end of the game yesterday, and the big thing he said from yesterday's game was that positionally, Manchester United were terrible. We could all see that. But why are you not trying to get them to do a tactical foul so you can call them over to tell them to squeeze in the areas? It was the centre-backs. The centre-backs, and there was a gap between the midfield to squeeze the play. The only player in our team yesterday that won the lot of his duels was Ahmad. And Xerxes, to be fair, Xerxes did well in his duels as well. But now, the whole of the football mainstream media in this country, all pale crutching. He can't say that. He can't say that. They're all pale crutching. All of them are like, don't say that, Amorim. Don't say that. And he said, you guys are looking for a headline. And he's 100% correct. For the amount of money that's spent on this team in the last 12 years and in the last season and a half, it is the poorest Manchester United side in the history of Manchester United. The teams that went down in the 1970s, they went down because they lacked quality. They didn't go down because they lacked fight. That team didn't go down because they lacked fight. They were fighting to stay in the first division. That team didn't have the quality. Didn't have the quality. Big up. The press from the front is our issue. Facts, Nuruddin. How are we playing five? How are we playing back five and shopping more goals? Yes, that is on him because he's not getting across what he needs from them. But I told you, lot, he needs more. I said to you guys, he needs more time in the training ground. I said it. I said it from day dot. And some of you are like, no, we need Europe. We need Europe. And I was telling to you, no, guys, we need this guy to basically have time on a training ground. And then we'll make judgments about that. And I said to you, I'm not going to judge him. I'm going to judge the performance, not the results. I'm going to judge the performances. So my question to you guys is, do you believe, same as me, that Ineos, if it suits their agenda, if it suits their agenda, do you believe that they would get rid of him? That's the question. Do you believe that Ineos would get rid of him? That's the question for you lot. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Do you guys believe that they would get rid of him? Do you guys believe that they would get rid of him? Because I definitely feel it in my bones. If it suits them, they will throw him under the bus. Mark my words. Mark my words. Do you agree or do you disagree with me? I agree. He needs more training time, but we can't afford to throw the Europa League away. I'm sorry. Can I ask a question? Big up, Camille. What have Manchester United's record in Europe in the last 12 years? We've been crap. So what's the point? What's the point of being in Europe? What is the point? It actually damages the coaches that come to Manchester United because they've got more time, more games to play. They have more games to play. And then that means they have less time on a training ground. Champions League is more money. We're cash strapped. No, we're not cash strapped, mate. It's just that we're mismanaged. Don't get it twisted. Manchester United is still one of the biggest profit-making football clubs in world football. It's just that we've paid humongous wages to shit players. It's a mismanagement issue. It's not we're cash strapped. It's a mismanagement, giving out contracts, 5-year contracts to Casemiro on a money that his great-grandchildren are happy with. They're not even in the world, but they're like, yo, yes, thank God my granddad got that contract at Manchester United. Because nobody was going to give that money to Casemiro. Nobody. Rashford's football didn't deserve 360 grand a week. It didn't deserve that. It didn't. Nor the Casemiro's, nor the Bruno's contract right now. Neither does Bruno. None of the players deserve the wages were to be. But how can I blame players when chief execs were also taking big money out, millions of pounds, when Manchester United were getting knocked out of Europe, right, left, and centre? They were getting paid bonuses of millions. The bankers, the Woodwards, the Richard Arnolds, the Matt Judges, where they're getting paid massive money. And the Glazers were giving each other massive bonuses and taking dividends out of the football club. How can I be mad at Rashford and Casemiro? Everybody's taking money out. At least the players get on the pitch and sweat a little bit. So, yeah, do you agree with me, yes or no, that could you think that they would throw this, well, if it's convenient for Ineos, they would throw this manager under the bus? They would throw this manager under the bus. Do you agree with me? Yes or no? Big up to Craig. He says, I could see them cutting Amorim. They're realizing how much they need to spend to play his system. And he's giving them a panic attack. Big up Craig Wolby. Up the Irish. Free Palestine while we're there as well. Big up to everybody. As a Liverpool fan, I'm hearing United fans say they miss Woodward. Oh my God. The shit that we're in now was all created by Woodward. Woodward created this shit. Yeah, big up Chiku. Yeah, this is a different point of view. He said absolutely no one will take Ineos' side if they sack him. I think he knows that is why he's going all out despite the results. One thing I will always respect him. I'll talk to you about my problems with Amorim, but I will always respect him because he said he'll die by his methods. And I would always respect somebody who says, I'll die by my methods. I trust my methods and I will die by them. What's the damn solution? George Oliver is to go to the championship, my friend. Complete reset. Complete reset. Complete reset. That's the answer. Championship. Glazers will be gone. There's no money to be made from Manchester United. No money. The price of Manchester United as a football club will drop. Then they might sell. Then they might sell. I can see Amorim getting sacked. There you go, Alien Tenno. There you go. There you go. Missing Woodward. Oh, my God. Give themselves a head wobble. Give themselves a head wobble. My words, people. It's very difficult when a group of players get the heart of the team. Majority of it is still made up of the team that played last season. And that team was already doing numerous bank robberies to finish 8th. Our form last season, we should have finished at least 13th or 14th last season. This is last season. We were absolutely faking it last season. The performances deserve for us to finish in the bottom half of the table. And this season, no team's letting us get away with it. Okay. Big up. Athelstan, yeah, I hope you're right. Let's see them back in then. It's the last week. It's the last week in January. Let's see them back in. Barcelona have reached an agreement with Marcus Rashford to sign him loan until the end of the season. They need to free up wage bill. Rashford is willing to wait. Okay. Okay, that's interesting. Well, we'll see. All I know is that they've run out of levers to pull. In Barca, they pulled all the levers. They've sold they sold the VIP sections. They sold all their media suits. They sold all those rights away for them to be competing. So let's see what happens. We can't afford to get relegated. Amorim instilled the fighting spirit in this team to make it difficult to play us. At least get a draw and stay up. Boy, oh boy. No, the players need to be exposed. I'm sorry. He's not doing things by halves. He's not doing things by halves. Amorim is thinking, I'm 39, so if I get sacked, I thank Ineos for the lovely payday off. Yeah, 100%, and he has every right to think that. Because they said to him, now or never, alien. Tenno, they said to him, now or never. Amorim is smart. He gave a grenade, not a gun. If you pull the trigger, explode on everyone's face, and not just Amorim. Yeah. Yeah, that's a decent analogy. That's a decent analogy. People, please smash a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Let's get the likes up, people. Let's let the likes up. I'm going to go into Dorgu. What kind of a player do we think that this kid can, you know, I've not watched him full games, and you can never have a judgment. Have you smashed a like? Smash that like you were slapping Ineos and Glazers. The likes, like you were slapping Ineos and the Glazers. That's the question. Yes or no? We've not even got to 100 likes, people. We've not even got to 100 likes. We're not even at 100 likes, people. Come on. Most of you agree with me. Most of you think that they would sack him. Some of you are saying he's smart enough. He's smart. He's smart enough. Some of you are saying that he's smart. Let's check him out. But yeah, get in the comments, people. Do you think he's using the fact that he is? You know? Yeah. Do you guys think that? Let's compare him. Let me just share this with you. Let's just see the stats. And anybody who watches Lecce in Italian football, please let us know about who this kid is. What are we going to get with this kid if he comes to Manchester United? But let's just have a look at his stats. Let's have a look at his stats. This is a bit worrying. This is a bit worrying. So first of all, he's this kid. He's 22 years. He's 20 years old. He's had, you know, 1,500 minutes. No, 1,750 minutes. 3 goals, 1 assist. He is of a Danish national playing for Lecce in Italy. Let's have a look at him. Let's have a look at him. These stats are worrying. I don't know how many games he's played, but let's look at it. Let's have a look at it. Pass completion. Yeah, he's good at keeping the ball. That tells me maybe a little bit that he's comfortable on the ball, that he can see a way out. Attempted passes. Area is where he's at, the level of robustness. This is interesting. Tackles. Italy's a quite defensive league. Let's be right. Italy, when you're a defender, you're taught the positioning. In Italy, the positioning is so important. You have to be able to defend the position, the area. That's what they focus a lot on. So tackles is pretty good. He's in the, 93. Interceptions, he's good at reading the play. Interception for me tells me he's good at reading the play. Block, obviously, he wants to defend quite aggressively. Clearances, he knows how to clear his lines. He's not messing about. Aerial duels, he's quite good as well. But he's quite tall, isn't he? So let's have a look at how tall he is. It doesn't say on here how tall he is, but he's quite tall, if I'm not mistaken. He's quite tall. Could you guys see that? Could you see what I was talking about, what I was showing? Wow. Dorgu's no better than the reserve player that we have already. Wow. Wow, that's interesting. Yeah, listen, I like Jerky. I like him, but Manchester United need fighters right now. We're in trouble, boys and girls and everybody. We're in serious trouble. Yeah, he's tall. He's 6'2", and he just only turned 20. You don't stop growing till you're about 21, 22. Different people's growth spurts are different. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah. Nuruddin, you need to change it because you're comparing attacking midfielder wingers. I look at Jerksy. I will. I will look at him for 20 million. Yeah. But do you not think, if I'm not mistaken, you can correct me, but I think Jerky is a player that is not going to be in the trenches fighting. He's not the guy that, he's the guy that you buy when the team's ready to put more couple of players on to take it to the next level, who got incredible talent and potential. I don't think he's the guy that you want in the trenches. Yeah? But yeah, look at him. It's interesting. People are comparing him to people like similar players like Jordan Ayew. Okay. Interesting. Because I heard this kid can play right wing as well. I heard that this kid, Dorgu, can play right wing as well, but he can play left back as well. That's what I see. I see Jerky as a luxury player. I watched him off the blank. That's exactly the same thing that I saw, AK. Exactly the same thing I saw. We should not buy improving young players. We need to give the academy players a shot first. Well, that's what they're doing. That's what they're doing. Even more than specific positions, I feel at this point we need characters. We badly need 3 or 4 veterans that can shove pressure up the opponent's ass instead of crumbling under it. 100%. And I think we need fighters at this moment in time. I think window 1, you need people who can go to the trenches with you. And who to me, players who have played the system, who have played wing back, or wingers who are very robust. And this kid seems to be a very defensively good winger. He is a good ball carrier, but do we need potential? And like I said, players adapting from the Serie A straight away into the Premier League, I don't remember many that are doing it straight away. Can you tell me players who come straight from the Serie A and adapted perfectly to the Premier League? especially a clown of a football club like Manchester United. No. He tackles a game. Cole Palmer averages 0.7. I'm sure you wouldn't take him right now. Jerky's absolutely brilliant, even though he's a liability of the ball. He makes up for it on the ball. Okay. Well, okay then. Can we get Jerky, right? And do we have the players to be able to put around robust players to fight and to hunt the ball down to give it to him? Is it possible to sign 9 players or sell 9 players at the end of the season? Due to bad results, they are to be sacked. Amorim. The owners are not going to buy 9 players. Deep problems. Yeah. Well, that's what we need. We need at least a massive clear out, an incredibly massive clear out. That's how I see him. Maybe I'm misprofiling him. Maybe I'm wrong. So yes, it's mixed in the chat. Some people are saying Dorgu will be a star soon. Maybe he just needs to be polished a little bit. 18 is just numbers. Yeah, pick up Alien. Alien is saying here, we need players that we can super glue the ball onto his feet with super silky dribbling skills. Wow. Well, that guy, we need that guy. The guy who plays for Norway. I forgot the guy's name. They call him the Neymar of Norwegian football. Now, you know what? You'd be shocked, JB Wayne. People, there are no secrets in world football anymore. People watch the Moroccan league for players, scout for players. The Egyptian leagues. People watch all sorts of leagues to look for players. So you'd be shocked. A lot of people have been talking about this kid for quite a couple of months now. I'm not going to lie. I've heard his name, but I've never seen him play a full match. I've seen highlights of Lecce games, but I've never seen him play a full match. Get Cherky now. He can do a job when chasing a game against the low blocks. The team have no dribblers. What is he like? What is he like off the ball, Jordan? Tell me about Jerky off the ball. Let me look at Jerky. Let me look at Jerky. Let me look at him. You ask for it, you're going to get it. Let me give it to you. Let me give it to you. There he is. You want this kid. You're all screaming out. Some of you are going to blows in the chat about this kid. Ryan Jerky. Algerian heritage, if I'm not mistaken. Algerian heritage, most likely. Woo! Let's look at him. Let's look at him. 20 million. They're like, get him in. I see why most of you are gassed about him. Those of you are gassed about him. Pass completion. Boy, oh boy. He's losing the ball. He gives away possession. Boy, oh boy, we already got a man called Bruno. 50%. That is quite worrying. But to be fair, look, shots on total, he likes a shot. Assist, that's incredible. That is amazing. His assist, 99 percentile. Wow. Assist, XG, assisted goals, right up there as well. Shot creation. Yeah? Shot creation is quite high as well. Pass attempts. He usually finds the target. That's really good. Progressive passes. We need creative progressive passes on the ball. I'll give it to you. Progressive carries. We need him to be better. If he was progressive carries, if he was in a 99, I'll be like, get him now. Successful take-ons is quite good. He's really good at taking. He's technically superb. Touches in the pen area is quite up there. It's 91. Progressive passes. That's where he drops tackles. He doesn't do blocks. This boy is one of the lowest. Clearances, 16. You don't do no clearances. Aerially, in the Premier League, you need to these need to be at least here, where my arrow is, right there. For you to have something to work on in the Premier League. My guy is an absolute off the ball. My guy is a disgrace. What are you guys telling me? We're already carrying the likes of Menu, the likes of Bruno off the ball, the likes of Garnacho. And you guys want to get a guy who absolutely, when his team loses the ball, is like, nah, I'm not interested. Jerky looks like one of those guys, yeah, that literally, you know what he'll do? He'll basically, when the team has the ball, he'll get on the ball. When the team doesn't have the ball, he goes and sits on the stands. He sits on the stands. Are you taking the biscuit? Look at this. Look at this. Can you guys see? Look at this. These are dreadful. I'm sorry, but these are dreadful. And to be fair, the Liga A is the second most physical. It's one of the most physical, and the pace is the closest to the Premier League, by the way. This league. The French league is the closest league to the Premier League. But look at my guy. Look at my guy here. I swear to God. My guy orders a coffee and just does that, sips while his team, and then he comes active when they've got the ball. He's a left wing back. No, he's not a left wing back. He's the pure number 10 or a false 9. The only place you will play him is a false 9, Shirky. You won't be able to play him anywhere else. He's not even willing to track back anybody. Look at those stats. Look at those stats. What position? Get in the comments. What position do you think he'll fit? I mean, some of this is remarkable. Look, 99. 91. Successful take-ons, 99. But when he loses the ball, he doesn't chase back. He doesn't work hard. He's not interested in the football. He's not interested in the game. He's not interested in the game when he doesn't have the ball. And I'm sorry, modern football, you need to be active still. And looking at these, I'm like, boy, oh boy, no wonder Leon want to get rid of him. So yeah, that's what I'm saying to you. We need fighters right now. We need fighters right now. But even the left 10 have to get back behind the ball and help out in midfield. Even the left 10s have to help out in midfield. Even the left 10s have to help out in midfield. So what we doing here? What we doing here, people? Guys, we need 100 more likes. Smash a like on the video. 100 more likes, people. 100 more likes. Let's go. Let's do this, people. What other players do you want to have a look at? Come on. What other players do you want to look at? What other players do you want to look at, people? The stats mean F all, it makes Van Dijk look like scrub. It's how you play as a team. Nah, you need the players to work off the ball. I'm sorry, Lightning. I'm really sorry, Lightning. You need the whole team to play. Everybody, when we lose the ball, have to do their bit. So, what are we doing, people? What other players do you want me to have a look at? Yeah, I'll have a look at Connie. Let's have a look at him. It's interesting what players they're comparing him to. Let's have a look at Mateus Cunha. Now, Mateus Cunha is decent. He's decent. He's good. Mateus Cunha is decent. He knows how to work back. Gary O'Neill did a bit of work with him. Gary O'Neill talked about him off the ball. He said, I've been working with him, trying to get the best out of him. Look. There we go, look. Tackles, interceptions, blocks, clearances, aerial duels. He's decent. But Cunha is very good up here. Total shots. Successful take-ons. Shirky is a baller. Don't get it twisted. But this bit here is a disgrace. Let's have a look at this kid here. He doesn't pass at all. Look at his attempted passes. He can't pass for shit. We need people who can pass the ball. What other players do you want me to have a look at, people? What other players should I have a look at? I checked him there. Yeah, I checked Karim Adeyemi. Look, this is where we are. This is where we are, Adeyemi. Look, 91. Progressive passes. My guy is greedy. He just gets his head down. Progressive carries. He's good at carrying the ball. Successful take-ons. But that's a German league, to be fair. That league is so full of transitions. To be fair, defensively, he's good. Very decent here for an attacking player. Very good work ethic to work back. Should we look at Gittins? Chelsea are after this kid. Chelsea are after him. Wow, brilliant ball carrier. Unbelievable ball carrier. Look at this here. Progressive carries. Boy, oh boy, that's really good. Successful take-ons, really good. That's a very transitional team, though. Sorry, the league is very transitional. Very transitional. Tackles, he works back. He's learning to work back here. You can see the blocks. But yeah, non-penalty goals is quite up there. Pass completion, it's not bad. 68. He's still young. He can still learn and develop. This is the guy that I want, people. This is the guy that I would buy. I would literally go and get him. I'm telling you. Look at that. Take-ons. Takes people on, mate. Tackles. Robust. Blocks. Interception he can improve. Clearances is crap. But his pass completion, look at that. And his successful take-ons is incredible. That's in the Premier League. He's doing that in the Prem, taking people on like they're not there. Who else do you want me to have a look at? Who else do you want me to have a look at, people, before we go? I don't want to be too long with this video. Who else do you want me to have a look? Yeah, of course I'll take Cole Palmer. Are you mad? I'll bite your hand off for Cole Palmer. He's a United fan. I know some of his relatives, diehard United fans. Diehard United fans. Unbelievable diehard United fans. I looked at Gittins already. This kid here, This kid here is supposed to be good player. This kid here is supposed to be a decent player as well. I've seen people mention this kid. Well, he's not a kid anymore. He's 25 years old, but yeah. He's supposed to be a good player as well. People. Alex Pena. Okay, let me have a look. Let me have a look for you. Alex Pena. Let's have a look at Alex Pena. 23 years old. Whoa! Unbelievable. But he's from a very technical team. Wow. That's incredible. But he's not very good at passing. Look at his pass. Pass completion is horrendous. Creating shot actions. He's very greedy. Progressive passes. Ball carries is fantastic, by the way. 94 percentile. That's amazing. Successful take-ons. 76. Touches in the pen. Progressive passes is really good as well. Defensively, he'll get eaten in the Premier League off the ball. Look at that. Get eaten in the Prem. You get eaten in the Prem, people. You get eaten up in the Prem. But this is really good. Very much attack-minded. 23 years old. Yeah. Yeah, give or take, it's like 5'8" or something like that. Giving it 5'8", around 5'8", 9. That's who he is. I already done Nene the other day, but I'll do him for you. No problem. Before we go, we'll do Nene's. Let's do Nene. Let's do Nene. This Nene here, 23 years old, around 5'8", quite slim, very much like Ahmad kind of build, and there's nothing for him. He's not played that many games. There is no records of him on here. There's no records of him here. There's no record of him here. There's no record of him in there. What other player are you telling me? Okay, let's try Bilal. Let's try Bilal. Yeah, I've seen this kid play. He's quite good, actually. But Leicester are struggling, aren't they? Tackles, look at that. Works really hard. And that's because Leicester are struggling. And it's been asked to work hard to block because they're defending a lot. A lot of these things, by the way, sometimes I'm just talking about players from other leagues. Don't get too obsessed with it because if they play for the top teams, they're not defending as much. They're not doing loads of blocks. What I'm looking for is the passing. How good are you passing? And the carries. His carries are horrendous. Progressive passes is good. Pass attempted is really good. At Leicester, but he wasn't getting the opportunities at Leicester. Let's be real out here. He's not getting the same opportunity at Leicester. This is the guy that I want. If you want anybody out of Leicester, this is the guy. This is the guy. And actually, the stats don't show it all. He is brilliant passer of the football. He's very robust. As a number 10, he works really hard. But this is because you see it more, because up the pitch, they don't have the quality, Leicester. But he is a brilliant footballer, honestly, and he's very robust as well. Very robust. Very good on the tackle. Very good at reading the game. Very good at blocking and interception. Tells me that you're very good at reading the game. That's what it tells me. Ruben Amorim has urged Manchester United to join the race for Borussia Dortmund forward Jamie Gittins, Sky. All right, let's go back to Gittins then. Gittins is still learning for me. Gittins still learning for me. He's still learning. He's still learning. He's still learning, this kid. And that's a very transitional, but he's good. His carries are really good. Take-ons are good. Carries are amazing. 95 percentile. Successful take-ons. But that's a very transitional league. Very transitional league. The pass could be better. 68. 68 here. Could be a lot better. Progressive passes, he's not that great at progressive passes. To me, he goes for goal too much. He's head down and shot. Head down and shot, this kid, from when I watched him in the games. Ederson is a different type of player. I can put that in, no problem. But yeah, Gittins, for me, he plays in a transitional league. Progressive passes is really good. Most of it is average, really, but it's the way the team plays. I always think the player is made to look amazing because of the way the team plays. He's made to look amazing, that Ederson guy, because of the way the team plays. Physically, he's quite strong. You know what I mean? He's quite good here. Interception, good reading of the game. Aerially, he's good. Progressive passes is good. That's a key thing. That is the key thing and he's got that. Progressive passes. 79 percentile. But yeah, people, listen, we could be here. We could be here all day, every day. I've looked at Al-Nouri. Oh, Vitinha is unbelievable. That's a dream, Ryan. That is a dream. All right, last one is Al-Nouri. I look for Al-Nouri. The last guy is Al-Nouri. And then we'll do our closing statements. My namesake, Al-Nouri. Is that how you spell his name? It's A-I-T. Okay. That's weird. They spell it. Okay. There he is. There he is. It's really good. Really good. Successful take-ons is amazing. Touches is amazing. But look at his interceptions. He doesn't read the game properly. He doesn't read the game properly. Clearance is not that great. Aerially, he's not that great. Tackles, he's quite good when he can time them. But for me, I always worry about these interceptions. Interceptions and clear interceptions it's not reading the game properly. Pass possession is quite good, 84 percentile. Progressive carries, quite good, 76. Successful take-ons, 97, that's really high. Touches at the pen, is comfortable on the ball, 87. Some of the here is really attacking stats here, 93. Shots total, assist, 87, that's really good. XG, expected XG, 84. Shot creation, 65. Yeah, he's good. He's good. But it is what it is, people. Big up to Khalid Lassie. Please make sure you follow him on Twitter at Khalid Lassie. Manchester United have made inquiries about Wolves, Ryan and Rooney, and Crystal Palace's left back, Tariq Mitchell, left back. Now we need wingers to play that position, man. I'm sorry, we need more attacking players to play that position, and we need physically robust people. The thing about Al Nouri, I always see him get tired. I don't think he's physically robust. I'm not going to lie to you guys, honestly, because I've watched him for Wolves. I watched 3-4 games of him, and he's always going down, touching his legs. He's not as robust, and defensively, he's not as robust as I would like him to be. There's no perfect footballer. There's no perfect footballer. No perfect footballer. But honestly, Mitchell looks great in that system. Yeah. People, big up. Like I said, just to round off, I think they will pull the trigger. They will pull the trigger if they want to do a bit of self-preservation, Ineos, and they will embarrass themselves for who they are, really true to show themselves. I think this Dorgu has got potential, but do we need potential right now? Why we don't give some of our youngsters an opportunity? I think this Dorgu has got potential to be a great player. I've watched a couple of the highlights as much as you guys have. He's quite physically strong, 6'2", quite broad, built very, very strong. But can he come and do it in the Prem, coming from one of the slowest leagues in world football? Italian league is one of the slowest leagues. I'm not going to lie to you. They don't mean that he can't come and light up here, but are we banking on him? And you know what the fan base is like. If we just sign him, are we banking just on him solely? Are we just putting all our FX in one's back and going, yeah, you got to do it? No, we need more than him. We need, I think I said it, we need 3 players. 3 players that go straight into that starting lineup, who can play the system that Amorim wants to play. Jerky's going to go to Liverpool, and we're going to regret it. Yeah, he's a baller. I saw that. He's a baller. He's a baller, but boy, oh boy, do you think we need the ballers right now, or do we need people who are going to work their socks off? If Jerky was going to come and can improve on his off the ball, then yeah, I'll be like, yeah, because his stats are incredible. His stats are incredible. Just go back on him. There he is. These stats are incredible on the ball. On the ball, he's unbelievable. Other than the pass completion, he's 50%. That's the thing that worries me. But then I can imagine he's an attacking player, so he risks a lot. But progressive passes, look at that. 99 percentile. That's off the fucking charts. Successful take-ons in a physical league. 99 as well. Touches in the penalty area. 91. Shot creation actions. 99. Expected goals. 99. Shots on total. 82. He's up there. Assist. 99. So he's unbelievable on the ball. He's unbelievable on the ball. But off the ball is where we worry about him. Craig is done already. If they get rid of Amorim, get me a Riola. Yeah, I'll be with that. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, 100. That's why it's incredible. He's an amazing player. But what is he like off the ball, man? 20 million, apparently. They're saying 20 million. Is that right? Is there something wrong with him personally? Is he having problems? We need to look into him more because his stats are off the charts. But he's the more of a luxury player. That's what he looks like to me every time I watched him. He looks like a luxury player. Nah, Theo Hernandez is not the guy. He's not the guy. It's scary to think that if we manage to get Ineos out, then we are left with the Glazers. It's madness. There we go. I think that's the, yeah. Leon are in debt. Okay. 19 million pounds, 20 euros, 6 months contract left. Wow. I think we should take a punt on him then. Why not? Why not? I'd rather have him play as the number 10 with that level of creativity. It's unflipping believable. Look at this, people. Let me show you. This is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Look at this. Look at this. 99, 99, 95, 99, 96. I mean, the completion is bad. He loses the ball a lot. But he's risking it a lot. 99, 83, 99, 91. That is off the charts. But he looks like, to me, he looks like a player who is a luxury player. He's the type of guy you bring in to help us win the league. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? He's the type of guy that you bring in to help us win a league. He's that type of guy. He's that type of guy. Buy him. What's 20 million these days? Yeah. Fergie, sign him up. Fergie, sign him up. Fergie, sign him up. Yeah. Nuruddin, please, can you do a Lookman, Lorente, or Liao? Next time, next show, I promise you. I promise you on the next show, I'll do it. I'll do it. Good Rashford replacement. Yeah, maybe he'll offer us more than Rashford in terms of attacking. The only thing I worry about is he risks a lot. He plays a lot of passes, takes a lot of risk with the passes. And can we afford to have a player who loses the ball when we already got Bruno? If we get Bruno out and get Jerky in, then yeah, I'm like, yes, get me Jerky. Get me in then, no problem. Yeah, no problem. Big up to everybody. Please smash a like on your way out. Subscribe to it. Let me see how many likes we got on the video. Damn, guys, you've let me down, man. Honestly, we didn't even get to 200 likes. Can please, on your way out, can you please like the video? Those of you who have not liked the video. And it says here, 92% of you have liked the video. A lot of you are lying. We've had over 300 people at once in this space for about half an hour. And only 130 of you have liked the video. Please like the video. Subscribe to the channel. For me to end with is to say this. If it suits them, Ineos will throw Amorim under the bus. This Dorgu kid has got talent, but he see the answer to solve our problems. That's the question. Now, is he our? Is he our? And you know what? The thing about Cherky is that we love a maverick, mad, creative French players, don't we? Cantona was one. You know what I mean? We like these maverick French kids. So maybe it's 20 million. You take a punt, honestly. Take the punt to play in one of the number 10 positions. He's very technical on the ball, technically secure. But it is what it is, you know, and he's got potential. But yeah, so Ineos, for me, will do self-preservation when it suits them. And the media will support them. The Gary Nevilles and the Carragers and all these dickheads will support them. They would all be like, yeah, he came here thinking he can do it. Da, da, da. This is the Premier League. They'll say all that and throw him under the bus. But I think this Dorgu kid has got potential to be a good player. But can he come and basically do what needs to be done? That's the question. Can he help us on that left-hand side? It is what it is, people. Hopefully we'll find out. But yeah, also Amorim does need criticism with Diego Dalot and misprofiling mainly. He does need criticism. He deserves criticism. That doesn't mean that I am Amorim out. I never wanted Amorim. He wasn't my first or second choice, or even third choice. I wanted De Zerbi, Areola, or Hans Flick. That's who I wanted last season. That's who I wanted, the three managers that I was thinking, yeah, Hans Flick, De Zerbi. And mainly I wanted Areola and De Zerbi because they know what the Premier League, what is about the Premier League. Big up RD United TV. Big up, love. Listen, please smash a like on your way out. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. This channel is shadow banned. We're against Zionism. We're against the military-industrial complex. We're against imperialism. We're against resources being robbed, like what's happening in Congo, what's happening in Palestine, what's happening in Lebanon, what's happening in Sudan, what's happening in Tigray, what's happening in Ogaden. We're against all of these resource wars. We're against imperialism. We're against oppression in whatever form. We're against locking kids up in this country. We're against joint enterprise. We're against conspiracy. We're against all of that. Free the Manchester 10. Fuck Ineos. Fuck the Glazers. And if you want to be down with them too, then fuck you too. Free fucking Palestine. End the occupation. End the occupation. Up the Irish. Yeah, he's unbelievable. Alternative facts. He's unbelievable. Big up, man. Big up to every one of you. Please smash a like on the video. And by the way, please make sure you tune in tonight to Jarvis's channel. Make sure you tune in. Let me give you the link, people, to Jarvis's channel. It's called Tactical Devils, 9 o'clock. Tactical Devils. Tactical Devils. He needs devils. He needs Tactical Devils. He needs not that much. So he needs 150 subscribers. Let me have a look on how many subscribers he's got. Yeah, he needs what? 135 subscribers. 135 subscribers. Tactical Devils. So 9 o'clock, that channel there. 9 o'clock. Make sure you go now, if you can, subscribe to the channel. Tactical Devils. This is the channel. Tactical Devils. He needs 135 to be able to monetize. Yeah, big up me and Craig Bowlby. I'm up to see the Wolves can do over the London rent. Big up. Big up to you, Alternative Facts. But yeah, this is what you need to go and see, people. Tactical Devils on YouTube. Go and give him a sub, man. Big up to Jarvis. Yeah, give him a subscription. He deserves it. They'll be live tonight, going over Brighton again, him and Stu. So go on there. Andy Tate will be on there. Love and light, people. Look after yourselves. But please smash a like on your way out. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. We're shadow banned because we speak about humanity. We speak for humanity. Love and light, people. Look after each other. And after GCSEs as well. No exams will ever make you who you are as a human being. Look after each other. And love is the answer. Compassion, understanding is the answer. Remember that, people. We stand with people regardless of their what they practice religious. We stand with them because of their orientation. We stand with them because of their of the gender they are. We stand with them because the fact that they're human. We see the humanity of everybody. But we say F the fascist. F the fascist. F the fascist. Love and light, people. Look after each other. Take care. We'll see you in the next one. Good night. Please smash a like on your way out. Let me just see quickly if I missed any. Have I missed any super chats? Let me just have a look. No. Got the super chat. Big up. Love. Good night, people. 9 o'clock UK time. Tactical Devils.